Hello, viewers. We're going to the Paul Network. This is Side
and Joe.
and we're signing back on with more
Bloodborne.
That's a weird call for you to make.
I know.
Wolfenstein.
You guys fill me in what were you talking about? I was really locked in.
It's like
Go
Dave
ahead and
and
start playing.
Buster's.
I know this is gonna get real crazy real quick, but we were talking about I think I actually have told you this before, Michael. I might have even told you this on the Apollo Network, actually.
Awesome.
So forgive me if I have. The idea was, what would you do if we opened up the Statue of Liberty and we found a bunch of dead Frenchman skeletons from the 1800s, and we found out that the Statue of Liberty was actually a Trojan horse?
It just didn't work.
And they just couldn't get out?
Yeah, like the release they built into it, like, just didn't work. Yeah, it just
failed. Like, what would you do? We can't do anything about it, right?
No. It's over. I mean,
like everyone involved is dead.
And also the Japanese in World War II, like that was more recent, and they're still our best friends right now.
Right. Yeah.
But,
I mean,
like,
sure.
Well, I mean,
that's
like,
a grenade. It's right next to you.
Oh wow.
I think like late
so the French
into like
back
the
then,
20th
like,
century.
nothing we did even say.
Don't quote me because I could be wrong, but I think it, like sometime in the 90s or even 80s, the British like called the U.S. and asked for reparations for the Boston Tea Party.
What?
They could pound sand for that. Are you for real?
Pound sand?
You heard that one before?
It sounds vaguely familiar.
Kick rocks, pound sand, they're very similar.
I've just never heard it used like that, I guess. Michael told me I thought it was a pretty terrible story.
I think, sorry.
While we were at the store earlier, Michael was telling me about his girlfriend's dad's British, and her like uncle or cousin or something from England came to visit recently, and they went to visit DC, and Michael, when he saw them after that,
I didn't see that.
You didn't?
This is a plan. I'm planning on doing
they haven't come back yet.
Yeah, they came back, but I haven't seen them since they came back.
Okay, so Michael met them for the first time. They went to
man.
DC. He hasn't seen them yet. When he sees them again, he wants to ask, so how was it visiting the site of your greatest defeat? And I said to Michael, they burned the White House in the War of 1812.
That was
the last time that they were here, they won.
Well, the War of 1812 was actually literally a draw.
Like, last time they were in DC, they won.
Last time when they were in DC, they burned it. Yes.
It was a site of a military victory for them.
Yes, but in reality, like nothing really came of that war.
Except for
that sounds like
White
the kind
House.
of thing. Yeah, I was gonna say that sounds like the kind of thing the guy who lost the war would say.
Well, I mean,
I don't know. When you really look at it, like no one really cares what happened in that war, right?
If you look up on Wikipedia,
the war was on the roof.
I'm looking for like just ammo.
Oh, okay.
The War of 1812.
I never know.
Like,
I can never tell if you're lost or searching for ammo.
That's the point.
It looks very similar.
If you go on Wikipedia and you actually look it up, it was actually literally considered a draw.
Really?
But I mean, no one won. I mean, the territory lines went to be exactly what they were. Everything was literally exactly the same after.
I've always heard it referred to as a victory for the British.
I mean, the burning of the White House
Canadians.
was, but like the U.S. retook Washington so quickly after that and rebuilt it. Like it wasn't even like it was a victory. Like that. It like, oh my goodness.
Well, I think
I like his blue outfit.
it's because like the Canadians like point to the War of 1812 as the one time that they beat the United States. Well, when
now that's Vietnam.
in one of their only wars against us.
Now, the only war I actually didn't know that. You know how Vietnam is like, kind of like how we're like that's the one that we lost.
Yeah.
You know, I actually didn't know this, and a lot of people don't know this.
That the Swedish fought against
we left
us.
Vietnam. So we went to Vietnam to protect the South Vietnamese and the North Vietnamese, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
The North Vietnamese invaded, and we went to...
This episode has gotten extremely historically heavy very quickly, but can you continue on?
Oh, yeah, so we went to go protect the South Vietnamese because the North were invading them. That was like the... Well, I mean, there's a lot more intricate to it. But, like, the whole point was to defend the South. That was kind of the basis. We left in year, I don't know, 1972 or something like that. And when we left, the North Vietnamese went back to their side of the border. Then 3 years later, they re-invaded, and we just didn't defend South Vietnam again.
Oh.
We never went back.
Right.
Well, everyone wanted the U.S. to leave Vietnam at that point.
Well, the thing is, we
Even the
promised
US.
if the North re-invaded that we would give them more arms and ammunition and troops, and we only gave them like a little bit, and then they fell.
Sure.
So like we essentially said we're just not going to do this anymore.
Right. It was a loss because we just kind of didn't.
Yeah, we were like
participate.
it's which I think a lot of people don't know about.
No, I didn't know that. That's the first
Did
I've heard
you?
that.
Did you know that technically I think we might have fought Sweden in Vietnam because they allied themselves with the North
Really?
Vietnamese.
Well, a lot of people don't know was that the Tet Offensive, which is known as North Vietnam's
pronounced
deadliest
thet.
attack, huh?
Nothing. I said it's pronounced thet.
Please do not.
Please continue.
That they, please.
That has been my only contribution this entire conversation.
That North Vietnam's Tet Offensive was like their big thing, and they lost. It was an absolute like the word I heard was that the Tet Offensive in reality was an unmitigated military disaster for North Vietnam.
Really?
However, the scale of it was so crazy that we were like shocked by it.
Right.
It was actually a failure. They lost most of their NVA, most of the North Vietnamese have regular troops. They lost all of them. Like they
Really?
lost. So, I mean,
You
like,
should switch to the
because
laser
what they
gun. You guys
tried
are
to-
weak to the laser gun.
Because what they tried to do essentially is fight us the way we know how to fight, which is like shock and awe,
Yeah.
and that's not. Oh wow, okay. I know.
Speaking
I
of
know
shock
that
and
now.
awe.
And the reason we did so badly in Vietnam is they fought guerrilla warfare style.
Right.
And the Tet Offensive, they tried to fight us 1v1, which is a terrible idea.
Yeah.
Sure.
And so the Tet Offensive was super violent, but we did very well in it. But the scale of it was so bad that the public was like, this is horrific, we can't go
Sure.
on. And that's kind of where the public sentiment changed.
Interesting.
Which a lot of people don't know
The
about.
bullet ricocheting in these hallways is really cool looking.
Yeah.
I really like it.
It reminds me of a screensaver.
That's a fun thing that happens
Why
to
do they
them.
explode when you
I
use
don't
it?
know.
You know, I want to switch to a regular gun. Yeah. This isn't an intellectual contribution like you guys have been adding.
I've been learning a lot about the Vietnam War recently.
Oh,
Flank!
Oh, okay.
Flank! I'm on the flank.
That was a pretty good flank. So a couple weeks ago, Michael knows about this. They were doing asbestos abatement in my apartment. And everyone freaked out, obviously, when they
I
said
would.
that.
I mean, asbestos is crazy.
Well, okay, but I don't know if you guys have heard this specific part of it. Yeah, okay, yeah, of course, it's a scary thing. And
Look
then
at
they-
this we'll just look at this hallway real quick.
I know, it's a beautiful hallway. It looks
No,
like
no,
SeaWorld.
I mean the death I've caused.
Oh, I thought you meant like the soft blue light.
Oh no, I meant like the
I was like, it looks like a
horrific
SeaWorld
death that I've
tunnel.
caused in it.
Oh yeah, there would be a cool SeaWorld
Look at
world
everyone
attraction.
that-
And there's like barracudas swimming around you.
Oh man,
I couldn't think of a nice fish.
barracudas are nice.
Barracudas would be a nice one.
Yeah.
Except the
So-
barracuda killed Nemo's mom. so
My friend
that's
has
not
piranhas.
cool.
Yeah, but that's fine. Really? Piranhas are actually a. What happened there?
I tried to
Piranhas
jump
are,
off.
Oh, piranhas are actually a relatively common.
That's apparently true. Apparently they're very.
Michael, I
forget
need
the
you to
armor.
climb
No,
the
there's
ladder.
armor.
No, forget the
Forget the
armor.
armor.
You've lost more health than the armor is worth.
Done.
Nope, that's
That
not
was a
true.
lot of armor.
Apparently, I was wrong.
Anyway.
That was a lot of armor. So anyway, so they were doing asbestos abatement. They explained it to us,
Yep.
and there was a very small amount of asbestos, and they're taking all the proper precautions. Everyone in my building is still so angry about
Really?
it,
Still?
which I don't understand, truthfully. And I think I talked about that on the channel.
Yeah.
But there was a point, the Vietnam thing reminded me of it, because at one point someone was like, if I wanted to terminate my lease with this building, am I able to do that and find housing elsewhere? Because I feel like I was tricked into, because they didn't, and it was a little bit uncool of them. They didn't tell us about a lot of the like construction work they were gonna do until right after we re-signed our leases for the year.
Uh-huh. I see that. I
So
get
it
that.
was a little sneaky of them. So some people were like, I'd like to terminate my
gun, Michael.
lease.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Am I able to do that? Like, what's the process for that? And they're like, well, we can like accommodate some of, because it's like a whole housing system.
Yeah.
Like, we can accommodate some of you guys finding alternative housing, but we're not going to really be able to accommodate everybody finding alternative
Yeah.
housing. And when they said that, I'm in a group chat with like all the people in my building.
Yeah.
I really wanted to send a picture of the cover for the movie The Last Plane Out of Vietnam.
Ooh. Wow. That would have, you should have, that would have been great.
It would have been so funny, but everyone was so mad. I was like,
Supercharged.
I don't want to get in trouble here.
Oh man.
But I was like, I was literally sitting there laughing to myself. Like, I pasted it into like the group chat and I just didn't hit send and I was just looking at it laughing to myself.
Oh, it's hilarious.
I was like, should I? It's really funny. And like a lot of people are really gonna laugh. I was like, but at the same time, a lot of people are gonna get really mad at me.
Based on what you've told me, it seemed like no one was gonna
the
laugh.
hardest
They're like,
choices
it's not a
require the
joke.
strongest
It's not.
will.
No,
funny.
okay, well, the people at the meeting weren't gonna laugh, but a lot of the people in my building who weren't at the meeting because they don't care would have
Let's
laughed.
do the Thanos
Okay.
thing.
Which I guess they probably wouldn't have totally gotten the joke. So I guess that's a good point, but I would have captioned it. I would have been like, when they say that not all of us can move out of the building, the last plane out of Vietnam, the last flight out of Vietnam.
Jesus. No.
And I would have just told people about. I did tell a lot of people that I knew would find it funny. I told about. So I guess it wasn't really that
A
different.
one-man wrecking crew.
Yeah. I mean, I think.
Guten Tag, fellow Germans.
That can't be right.
Who wants some? Who wants to get
Adios,
some?
mi
Who wants to get some?
amigos.
Who wants to get some?
Ni hao, Germans.
Ooh, that's not right.
Konnichiwa, humans.
Donde está Nazis?
You know what really bothers me?
What?
How many different terms there are for Germany in different languages.
Oh, it's because German. They're not called German. That's just one German tribe that we arbitrarily named all
What do I do
Germans after.
Interesting.
I'm gonna tell you
That's,
what,
that's why there's just a bunch of names
I
for
kind of
Germany
rocked this room, Jeff.
Yeah,
in
you
like
kinda did a
other
great job.
languages. Is that they each
Chose a different tribe.
Each country would just choose one German tribe arbitrarily
I don't know.
and name them all that.
Yeah.
In
I'm
German,
Jews to
they're
the
called
gills. Who
Deutsch.
wants it?
Deutsch
it?
because that means people in German.
Juice, who wants it?
And then for some reason we call the Dutch Deutsch in English. I don't know why that is.
Yeah, I don't know either. I was just always confused in
USA,
Spanish.
USA,
when they were,
USA, USA.
Oh,
something
the
with an L.
Alman.
Alma. Yeah, something. I don't
Alma.
remember my Spanish one.
Yeah, that's,
something with an L.
Yeah, A-L-M.
God bless America, gentlemen.
I'm sorry, it's been a while since I've taken Spanish. Yeah, that's another German tribe. I don't know what its original name is, but that's like the
Yeah.
Spanish-ization.
I told
of it.
Michael I only know 2 phrases in Spanish. Hola, como? No, not 2, I guess. But I only know like hola. I only know medical things. I only know hola, como estás?
Anyone wanna
Bien,
dance
bien. What?
Bien, bien,
That's
very
bien,
nice.
bien. Gracias. And then I know how to say when you put your stethoscope on their back, you go respirar profunde, which means breathe deeply.
I think I murdered everyone. in
And
this
I know how
entire
to
submarine.
push on things and say dolor aquí. And that's pretty much all I know. And I learned, I will never say it, but I learned from listening to the translator that if I ask, you know, have you urine, is there any change in your urine or in your stool? They say, you know, whatever in Spanish, but then when they get to urine and stool, they say peepee or poopoo. And I
Wow.
always laugh.
That's a
But
great
that's what
one.
the translator always says.
I don't know. I killed everyone in this entire submarine.
You really
I
did.
murdered everyone, and I did kind of well. Like,
I mean, you did. You only got really massacred that one time.
Yeah.
It's got to be in this. Oh, there it is.
oh wow, that's kind of sad. Okay, yeah, I kind of rolled through this.
Yeah, that was kind of an
Who
unreal
wants some
mission.
still? I'm kinda
Why are you
feeling-
wearing?
I'm
Why are you
kinda
listening to
feeling
a
myself.
Zune right now? Oh, that's a headset.
Please.
You might have been a Zune.
Hey everyone, DJ Blaskowitz. to you live.
It's real. What's up, Germany? It's your boy DJ Blaskowitz.
Oh. Hello.
Coming at you with the Germans top 10. Coming in at number 3, Guten Tag.
Like,
Guten
you know what's kind of crazy though?
I don't know enough German. What?
Them right here, right? They came down into this.
99
they flew
I'm
Louis
sorry.
Vuittons and
Did he
crazy
say-
and
sorry.
gummy bear in German.
Did he say nuclear cannon?
Yes, and there's a nuclear cannon on there.
Okie
Oh,
dokie.
sorry.
Oh, and he
Continue
also
on.
said this is like Eva's Heart or something. It's the mightiest German U-boat in the fleet. They don't seem to care that I single-handedly murdered everyone in this submarine. No one's like, how did you do that?
Yeah, I would be a little surprised.
Like, if you took the nuclear submarine and you took one road agent in it and they killed everybody, wouldn't you be like, how did you do that?
Yeah. I don't like lunar base. I really don't like the idea of a lunar base.
Oh,
we have to go to the moon now?
Yeah, I had a feeling.
Guess who's going?
Literally the second he said lunar base, I knew he was going to the moon.
Yeah. He was at the .und.
Oh, I forgot that's what we're here for.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this is why we need the
U-boat.
Yeah.
Wait, why haven't they gotten in?
Huh?
Do they not know where this is?
What do you mean?
Like, why didn't the Germans go in?
Oh yeah, they don't know about this.
Okay.
We're at the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean.
Got it.
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought. I guess I was a little confused because we didn't really get a scene of them driving the U-boat into the middle of the ocean.
Yeah, yeah.
So I thought this was right next to the U-boat.
Okay, everyone get in.
That is cool. This idea of like a secret society of super advanced people is kind of neat, but like it's.
That's why I remember I was telling you the beginning, like we don't know how we're losing the war so bad.
Yeah, but it's also a little confusing. Why aren't they intervening?
What do you mean, the .un?
Yeah.
Well, it's funny you say that because I believe at some point in this game they say that why didn't you help? And they said once we realized the Nazis had our tech, we stepped in to start helping, but it was just too late. Nazis had too much and were making too much ground. Kind of.
I thought they only had like a teeny tiny bit.
Yeah, but the stuff they had already did so much damage. I think that was kind of it.
That they just decided it wasn't worth helping?
No, they did start helping, but it wasn't enough yet.
But I thought they're centuries ahead.
They are, but the Germans already found some of it. It's just like by the time I think the .un didn't want to help until like it was too late, kind of thing.
I don't know. I don't love that explanation for some reason.
Like they did
Because it makes it
eventually
seem
help.
like the .un isn't strong enough, even though now like 14 guys in a bunker are about to take .un technology and kill all the Germans.
Well, I don't know if necessarily it was weapons technology per se. The
Sure.
stuff they may have found might have just been like for construction and like.
Right, but aren't we about to go take a bunch of .un weapon technology?
I don't know. I don't think weapons. I actually don't. I don't remember what we're gonna do.
Okay, fair enough. I mean, I guess I'll wait and see what happens, but I don't know if the .un are as advanced as I'm being led to believe. I feel like they could have stopped the Germans at any point. Like he said that cybernetic tunnel they built centuries ago.
Yeah.
Like it was last used centuries ago. It wasn't
Yeah.
even built. Who knows when it was built?
Yeah.
So like I don't know, a couple robot dogs. I feel like the .un.
Well,
could
also
take
the
care of.
Allies have to use it as well. Like, they don't know what
Why
they're
doesn't
doing
the .un use it? How many .un are there?
Huh?
How many .un are there?
I don't know. Not a lot. I don't think.
Okay, I guess fair. I guess they don't want all their secrets getting out also. This feels Skyrim.
This feels exactly like Skyrim.
I have a lot of questions.
Don't worry, I'll
I'm
pick the
overthinking
magnetic
this
field.
game. I understand. Okay, they'll probably not shoot it. I understand that I'm always overthinking this game and that it's not meant to be thought of like that, but I just have a lot of questions. I don't think you were supposed to jump in the water.
Guys, I messed up.
Guys, I
Brother,
messed
help.
up. I was gonna say, I was like, I think that's the end of a joke, and then I remembered it's the end of that genie joke that takes 15 minutes to tell, but is so funny.
Oh, that's the best one.
I would love to tell that out, right, but I don't think it's so long, it's just not
It's
even worth
so
telling.
long.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's hurting my ear, this headphone.
I will work to get this thing going.
Go ahead, lower the elevation platform. I don't think it shoot it. Maybe it is. What do I know? Whoa, that's a nice bullet. I think you gotta walk the path.
Oh. Oh, do I?
Shoot the balls? Yeah, you have to shoot all the balls.
Oh.
Or I guess not all of them, but enough to get up the path. I think if you shoot all of them, it's just a stairway.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
This is the most
I'm gonna
inconvenient
run out of
stairway
juice here.
ever.
Oh.
Can
what?
you stab him?
What?
I don't know. Just
Oh. Neat.
that is neat.
I don't know how that works, but let's not question it.
It's .un technology.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm starting to get the hang of this.
Yeah, it's .un. That's how it works.
It's .un technology. That's how it works.
Why is that?
That's the
button
tax symbol
Where?
What?
on the button.
The tax symbol?
Oh no, it's not quite. Yeah, like the symbol from Tack the Power of Juju.
Oh, I thought you said tax. I was
Me
gonna
too.
Say
Like
that's
taxes.
I was
That's
gonna
what
say
I heard.
that's very.
That's what I
appropriate
heard too,
right
Joey.
No, that's the
How
tax
about we walk a
symbol.
little quicker there, Grandpa?
It does look like
He's
the
old.
tax.
Leave him alone. His
And not
hip
tax,
hurts.
tack. And the power of juju.
Hit the button again for some
Yabba
reason.
dabba doo.
Yabbit. You guys ever seen the I forget what it's actually from.
Guys.
Gotta-
Guys.
Yeah, I didn't like that at all. I think it's maybe it's SNL or it's something. It's a parody of Die Hard. It's Die Hard 78.
Oh no.
And there's a part where he's who plays the guy from Die Hard? Matt Damon? No, right? Who plays the guy from Die Hard?
Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis. It's like Bruce Willis is there and he's like way older and he's running out of time and running out of catchphrases.
Trias.
Yabba dabba deepa dooba.
Ooh, let's not say that. I don't think.
Oh my god, it's really funny. I don't think you were supposed to do that. Michael, please, it clearly doesn't like it.
It doesn't.
Wait, it's not working. Let me try it again.
What are you doing?
Ah, yes. The toy to
Gold
defeat
robot
the
toy.
Nazis.
Don't worry,
Where'd
guys.
your
I
friends
got
go?
the
Oh,
gold robot.
Oh, I know what this is. These are cool. We'll see these eventually. What is Grandpa doing?
He's reading.
Hey, Grandpa. I'd like to use
Oh,
some
here we
weapons here. Oh, I need like a
An
Is this
orb.
just- is this place made of gold?
I think you need something round. Wait, something felt like it did.
Oh,
I think
really?
that was it. I think.
There it is. Yeah, I see the check mark there. That's it. Yeah.
Come in. Come in.
Well, now I'm curious what these other .un technologies are that I guess we're gonna leave alone.
Anya?
Why is it sacred?
I don't know. I actually don't know that part.
Like I'm a little like. I understand that this is all very clearly based on Jewish culture for some reason. Why is he Iron Manning?
I forgot about the Iron Man suit.
But like he made it very clear that it's not actually Judaism, so I'm a little unclear on what's happening.
I actually
Wait,
do
is it
remember.
not?
Well, it's Jewish like the people, but it's like not Jewish like the religion.
So it's just people who are ethnically Jewish?
I don't even know. I mean, everything's written in like Hebrew,
Yeah.
and like that guy's Jewish, but
Yeah,
like.
and there's stars of David everywhere.
But like when they asked him like, do you guys pray? He was like, no, we don't pray. We just research technology. Whoa, it's what's it called? The bad guy from Ant-Man.
Oh man.
What is it,
The
Wasp? The Wasp.
Yeah.
No, that Wasp is the good girl. Yellow Jacket.
Oh, right now we're stopping a Nazi troop transport here.
Why? Why are we getting involved with other things? Should we stay focused?
Well, this is I think this is how we get to the moon. There's something on here to help us
forgot
get to the moon
that
on
was
this
the
transport.
point of this.
Yeah. And I believe I know how to deploy the spindly torch. I remember this being really cool.
Sweet. We're about at time.
Okay, well let's just do this, please.
Oh, is this long?
No,
Or short?
well, just this scene here. I mean.
Oh, okay. Oh, we're just gonna drop a bomb on them.
No, not really.
Oh my.
Here comes the torque part.
Whoa, that is cool. Whoa. Why is BJ's eyes always red?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, what did I do? You know what this bridge is, though?
Which bridge?
This is the Gibraltar Bridge.
Oh,
they built between
right.
Morocco and Spain.
Wow.
I think we killed everyone on this.
Yeah, I was gonna say stop.
Yeah, we
is
murdered
generous.
that train. All
I
right.
have a question also. Why is this the line that BJ's like, what did I do?
I think this he like murdered a lot of people.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
people
right.
who-
This is the part where he murdered a lot of people.
No, I mean like a lot of people who were probably just
Yeah,
driving.
civilians, not soldiers.
Yeah.
I guess so. He's murdered a lot of security guards, though.
Alrighty, well we can stop it here.
All right. Thank you guys for watching. It's Poseidon.
Apollo.
We're signing off. Bye-bye.
Joe.
Oh, and Joe, sorry. I always forget. I'm not used to 3 people signing
I
off.
love the spindly torch. I love that scene.
That was cool.
Just rip apart the bridge. Well, you gotta just let this thing happen to you.
I
You're like,
know. I have a lot of
didn't they
que-
provide more support to the Allies? They should have helped. Well, like
I'm
the
just
Nazis
curious. I
won, they
wanna know
got
the
some
lore.
weapons. The Dot Yund is
There's
now
a lot
helping.
of lore to know.
You know, honestly, they might be because the Dot Yund might not have helped, or they might not. I don't.
Okay.
I don't remember.
I
what
guess
it
my,
was.
my only point is either the way I say it, either the Dot Yund didn't help enough, or the Dot Yund isn't as powerful as they're leading us to
They didn't
believe.
help enough. Is definitely
Okay.
the thing. 'Cause they're uber powerful.
Okay, so that I could believe.
It's some way somehow they did not do enough to help.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.